Hey guys, and welcome back to some more Timber and Stone. I'm Exterminator, and thank you for tuning in. So last time we set up that road that goes all the way to this side of the map. Now, it would be ideal if we could do that for it to go to all sides. However, we're pretty much surrounded by water, and I'm not sure if new settlers will venture over water. So that is that could be a problem, because really we only have one side that we can do that to. We can bring it out this side actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and unpause, and I think one of the things that we need for it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to kind of go out this way. One of the things I think we need in order for settlers to come to us is we need a surplus of food, like 30 per person, and then enough for one extra settler. So if we have 8 guys, that is like 240 food plus another 30. So it's quite a bit. We need more farms, but I don't know that this farmer can actually really do much more than this. So let's see if we can maybe find someone else to be a farmer. The forager, I suppose, could be. Our builder could be a farmer, but I mean, we're not building anything at the moment. I think maybe we should make our builder a farmer temporarily, and we need to designate some more stuff for this guy to mine. I'm gonna go start clearing some of this out because we need stone. Well, actually not that bad, but we do need to level him up. And go ahead and kind of designate all this area in here, and try to get my keys figured out here. Okay, so some coal, certainly gonna need. Really? He's a quick learner, and he's only level 4. I guess maybe you need to be like level 5, possibly. Okay, so let's go ahead and designate that other road. And you know, again, I'm just guessing that we need to connect it to a hall. I'm still not entirely sure on that. Now, the road does, what? I don't know why. Sometimes it glitches like this, and will like do something really weird. So I want to undesignate that. I don't know why it did that. Anyway, the road obviously does not get in the way of building or anything, so we can kind of just run it straight through our area here. I mean, you might not want to build right on top of it, so this could be a problem, but we can always move it later on. Let's go ahead and kind of bring it this way, because we're gonna actually need to come out like let's see here, it's a long way, kind of over here. Gonna have to go like up over this mountain which could be kind of interesting, maybe a little bit of a pain. Okay, so I guess let's come back down here and kind of draw this out. Make it too wide, and bring this guy out here. Alright, so hopefully this actually like counts towards something. And yeah, so well, might help if I could see. Okay, so our miner is busy doing stuff, so our farmer, so you would think we'd be acquiring some more food, but really I think we're eating it too fast, so that could be a problem. So this is kind of funky. You know, I still think it works just as long as there is a road. Going up over this may be potentially a bad idea. I mean, it's not really any harder than going up all that. So, oh, come on, game. get these little freezes kind of when the game saves. Why will you not let me designate here, game? I mean, I guess, okay. So I actually can't go out this way. My camera won't move any farther that way unless I spin it around here. So we have a lot of revealed resources even right on the top here. I don't know why it wouldn't let me designate that one little square. It's a little strange. Okay, so you can come out this way, you can come out this way. Let me just make sure. Can't really see anything. Maybe we can get a better angle in here. This is a little weird. Maybe I can like do that. No, it just does not want to let me do that. Okay, well, in case it does need to be too wide, I'm gonna make it too wide there. Okay, so let's bring our camera over this way. So our two farmers are doing their thing. I could potentially plant more crops even. We do have quite a bit of wheat, I'm guessing at this point. 28 wheat seed. Still flaxseed and carrot seeds we can play around with. Raw materials. So we have a lot of wheat. We need to start doing some stuff here. This actually, again, needed to be kind of... Well, actually, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to hop to speed 2. And we do have a herder, I believe, or... Yeah, we do. Okay, so now we need to domesticate some of these animals so we can actually do something with them, especially these chickens. Need to get us some eggs going here. So you should bring that sheep over there, and this is all fenced in, I think. Unless you can squeeze out here. Stone pick is broken. Am I possibly maintaining picks? I thought I was. Yes, I am. Okay. So these guys are going to do their thing. We have plenty of wheat, and our herder, I think I did designate to slaughter boar. Oh, actually, oh, he's way over here. That's kind of a long way. All right. Let me just double check his skills. We don't really need to harvest wild wheat. We have plenty of wheat. Okay, and actually somebody submitted a name that they want one of our settlers to be renamed as. So they did not list a preference for which one, which is fine. So I guess I'm going to pick the name out of here that I like the least. I'm going to go with Rel. It's kind of a strange name. And I'm actually not entirely sure how to... Wait, Rel's our forager? Okay. I'm actually not entirely sure how to rename these guys. Okay, there we go. And the name that the person wanted was Tiny War. I believe that's how it's pronounced. That's how it's spelled. So that is going to be this guy. And the same person suggested a great name for our settlement, and we are going to go with it. So our settlement is going to be called Riverbend. I think it's very appropriate. We have these rivers going here, and I think it's a really good name. I think that'll fit nicely. You need to, like, you really need to level up, man. Are you even close? Pretty close. Wow, you can't even mine coal. Like, come on. I guess we'll just continue flattening some of this out. Get rid of some of the stone. And I'm gonna domesticate this sheep too. And then someone commented on the last video in regards to the command to charge an enemy. And I'd forgotten about this, is there's actually an option, I believe, if they're an infantry, to to have an option in here for them to charge enemies that might work a little better. Might have to reread the comment, but I believe it's if they're in infantry. So if we go ahead and just temporarily grab our, well, if I don't want to grab our herder or our farmer, I mean it can be anyone who's not being used. Our wood chopper, we grab our wood chopper and Eleanor, and we go in here. Seek charge target enemies. Right, so if we have an infantry, I would need to check this on them so that they can actually go find the thing I've selected to be charged and deal with it. They're not the best infantry we could have. I really prefer a higher level, but they are being used as a herder, which I think is more important. For now, you can be an infantry, I suppose, because we don't really need to do much with trees at the moment. We should start building stuff. Okay, so this looks like this has kind of been taken care of, so let's go ahead and plant some more farms, and we will start building some structures here as soon as possible. Now cotton, I don't think you can actually eat the cotton. Flax, maybe? I think those are turnips. So let's go ahead and, right? I mean, these are turnips. There's not really a way to tell, is there? I can mouse over this. Yeah, turnip. Okay. Let's go ahead and plant some carrots. Guess, is this flat? Yeah, I guess so. Kind of do it back here. So that should plant our carrot seeds quite well. Now this fire is out temporarily. Our miners should at this point be able to mine some coal once they are done mining out everything else I've instructed them to do. Okay, so we're gonna need some places. We're gonna need a house of some type, a large community house for our people to sleep in. And the sleep system did change kind of recently, where they don't have to sleep like at night always. It's just kind of based on a health thing, but we do need better beds. Well, we have no beds, so obviously we need better beds. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Now I could dig out something and then lay the floor down, which I suppose I could do. It might take a little while. I actually see some resources here that we've missed. I'm not going to designate those because our farmer or our miner's not high enough level. Okay, so I guess since he's not doing anything. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so we're gonna have some farms here. Our road is here. It would actually be kind of cool to build a little house right in here. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to carve out some more of this area, just so there's room, and then we're going to want to maybe fill that in. What do I fill that in with? Stone might be appropriate. Okay, let's take that. Oh shoot, was that was that the wrong color of stone? I don't know why it's purple. Doesn't matter, it'll be covered up. So do we actually have a builder? I'm pretty sure I moved him to a farmer. Is that really all that we planted? Man, I need some more guys. Carpenter. Who was our carpenter? Our carpenter was gonna switch, but I guess just that. Okay, our stonemason. Are we maintaining hose? I'm trying to figure out who would be a good person to put as a builder. I would like a higher level. And what are we running out of room for? Wheat? Okay, that's fine. We just need a wheat pile at this point. So storage, wheat, hay pile. Okay, let's go ahead and actually put it kind of over here by the thing. That would make sense. Who's gonna build this? Farmer. Makes sense. I really hate to take our farmer away because we are gaining quite a bit of food, but we are going to need to do some building. Let me at least lay out some of this. I really hate to build over some of this stuff, but this guy is just not high enough level yet. Okay, let's see. Farmer. Wow, both our farmers are the only people who could be. Or sorry, our herder. Is he actually doing anything? Yeah, not really. Let's go ahead and make him that. I mean, a herder. That is a dude who would actually tend to these, right? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it takes time. I don't really know how the mechanic with these guys work. I mean, the trough needs to be refilled, but I know the chickens should produce eggs or food of some kind, or maybe we just have to slaughter them. The sheep will have to slaughter, I think. You can, like, shear them for the wool. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I think the herder should do a lot of that on his own, but I could be wrong. Where's our miner? Come on, man. Get to it. And I made someone a builder. Where's our builder? Are you out of something? Do we not have a hammer? We do have a hammer. I maybe need to tell you to actually equip a hammer. I did designate that to, or did I not? Is that a new hole? I guess that's a new hole. I am being kind of dumb. Okay, so you're gonna build there. Okay, so then we need to go in and let's see here. Let's go ahead and go with flooring. We have a lot of stone, not much wood. I would prefer a wood floor, but I don't really know. Cobblestone gray. Stone brown. Flat stone might have to be our best bet. It's not going to be great. Pave stone. Pave stone gray. I mean, that doesn't. I think flat stone is more realistic for a house, potentially. Man, there's all kind of ores in here that I really need. I think this episode is about over. Did get a lot done. I really wish I knew how our herder really worked. Get some food from our sheep, but and our chickens. So what I'm going to do is off screen here between this episode and next, I'm going to level up our miner so he can actually mine some of this stuff so we can build over it. And I think that would be very helpful, and then we can build our house here kind of by the road. I'm gonna need some beds. What are we running out of? Running out of food storage. Let me go ahead and throw that down as a last thing here. Food. I think we're gonna have to go with a food crate. Alright. Or can we not even do either of those? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's go ahead and build a food crate. Now it's going to need some timber, which I assume would be made by a carpenter, which we should have. No, we don't. Okay. Our carpenter can be again. It's going to have to be a farmer, probably. Let me just make sure. So timber, we need a level 2 carpenter. So I'm gonna have to switch someone temporarily. How about our builder? No. It's gonna have to be our farmer for a minute, but I'm gonna deal with all this off screen, guys. You sure about that? We should have, this requires 3 of these and each one requires 2 wood, right? So shouldn't we have exactly enough? Or not exactly, we should have more than enough. You sure about that? Timber. Right? I guess I need to actually queue it up, possibly. I don't know, I'll figure it out off screen, guys. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and take care.